Hey, corner. Yeah, something was fucked with my system before. Hopefully it's better now. I don't know. It is a little bit of a shame because we had a really nice high MMR lobby there. Um, and it does look like we lost our spot to freaking Gerties now that this game didn't start, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we get back in the big lobby soon. I think that there is some I I don't know what disconnected us, but I do have a suspicion that my computer's hard drive is has some kind of problem, and I did a big download of one of my previous VODs like right before I started the stream. And so I kind of felt like for some reason that like fucks the system up, but I should have restarted my computer like after downloading that VOD. I guess that's what I need to do. It's unfortunate that seems to uh I don't know. I guess I've never tried downloading a VOD before I stream before. I usually do it afterwards. What the hell happened? That's what I'm asking. But yeah, my computer blew up. Unlucky. Unfreaking lucky. Yeah, never doing that again before I stream. Good thing it wasn't like the good thing it was like literally the first like 1 minute of my stream, so that we and we don't lose all of our viewers in the middle of the stream. I have a pretty high end gaming PC. Would really suck to have to try and figure out what piece of hardware is fucking with things. There's clearly something. The good news is that while I'm streaming, I'm usually not downloading anything, so that seems to be part of the trigger. Remains to be seen whether our crisis is averted or not. We shall see. I mean, part of the crisis now is that we have to wait for a game, whereas before we had an excellent game. Wow, we actually didn't get in this game either. I didn't even have enough MMR to get into this one. That's sad. Oh, Vanya and Kracha are they are ATing again. It's like really close to their actual MMR. Like, you can call me I don't know. I can be like the eight of spades or something now instead of the king. The good news is, perhaps we could have some big nice corner. Yeah, let's get in a game. Maybe we can have like a big winning stream at some point as we reascend the ranks. Maybe it's time to start putting the score back on our screen so that we can see those big like we can just have a random 8-2 day. It's all good corner. I mean, I am a believer in MMR. I think that MMR is the I mean, what, you're 2K, 2100, something like that. It's not that far away from me. You're doing great. This you? Yeah. 2 to 2.3K is like the same. Just need to learn from Captain Snow. Oh, is that the 8K MMR? I'm okay, so there is some like really interesting like things in like I feel like it would be a really interesting like stress test of the matchmaking system to actually have somebody with that much MMR Pharaoh ban them all. Oh, were they like abusing? Were they like packet spoofing or something in order to like change their MMR? Oh no, to stop their MMR from spreading. Oh, okay. All right. So the all right, they're banned just to stop like the problem, but they didn't get banned for like exploiting. Hey Mac, do you sell a new Grandmasters? One game, 5K MMR above all. Yeah. I heard about that. I mean, yeah, I mean, at that point, what else can you do? Like, you do have to like not have it so that you're gonna give away 500 MMR in a game or whatever, right? Like, although I do, yeah, I mean, I'm curious what could have possibly happened to make the MMR system like glitch out like that. How long do we have two losses, one win? Two loss, one win, 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 two loss, one win. All right. So we're down here when the last time we only had a single loss in between our wins. 50K MMR. I mean, they must be fucking with something. Well, somebody is messing with the system, right? Somebody either the people who like somebody on W3 Champions side must have changed something about the MMR, or somebody in the game is like, I got skipped again. It's all right. I did get dropped from my last game, so it's wow. It actually didn't put me in this game. That's kind of crazy, right? This me being in this game would have actually been a pretty good match for Dignitos. Oh yeah, dang corner. Yeah, we got skipped in the Hot Wheels game too. This is actually kind of crazy, right? I mean, I'm in queue for 11 minutes. Has everybody else been in queue for longer? Just is like unhappy with my exact MMR. Like it just doesn't fit in the game. Let's see. I know. Hopefully Trill because of AT. Yeah, you're right. AT does like fuck things up. Like you're right. You're right. AT always makes the queue like super weird. It's almost like he gets prioritized weirdly in some way or something like that, like over other people. But I'll just for an example, instead of this match, it would have been really similar, which is like 100 mmR difference or something. Like I know I think at least Corner was in queue for less time. So I would have assumed that it would have been me versus playing wasted if he was in queue for longer than Corner. But and then the team would have swapped and that would have been closer and more equal in time like in queue or something like that. But I do know that the I've noticed that a lot. No, my Faro bars are good. We're good. See, it's all green except for Netherlands 4 and Turkey West. Yeah. I I mean, back when we had some like really big MMR outliers, or we had like some really high rated AT teams, yeah, that would create like really big havoc like in the matchmaking system. It was like while Team Swiss was in queue, like even if it wasn't matching Team Swiss with anybody, the entire matchmaking system would like grind to a fucking halt and then like make like really weird matches. And it's like obviously we can't really know like what's happening behind the scenes. We can just observe that like things like that ATs somehow how like affect like get special treatment in the queue. Even if it's not specifically preferential treatment, it definitely changes how the queue works. Team Swiss. Looking for Trill. Trill not here. I think he usually streams Friday. Love to raid Trill today if we can, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to play late enough today to be able to do that. I'm gonna say early bird, but I saw it's actually pretty late. Yeah, I mean for me or for you. For me, this is like yeah, Knuckles. Unfortunately, yeah, we turned on the stream, queued a game, got an absolutely instant queue into like the Lulu Dest Zephodios lobby. Then my computer crashed like 2 minutes into the stream, and now we requeue, and we're 16 minutes in, and like five different lobbies have skipped us. That is how it goes. Hey Nubby, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome all of the Relic Arena people. We're playing an auto battler that Nubby is very familiar with. Take care of them. Show them what an actual long. Wait, did you have a long queue? We're playing a game called Direct Strike, which is an auto battler in the Warcraft 3 engine. It's a rated game on this client W3 Champions. However, right now we're 17 minutes in queue, so yeah, this is not ideal, but I mean it can't be too much longer, right? We have to get into a game soon. Yeah, Kracha and Vanya do seem to be ATing again. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. And their RT MMR is like really close to this anyway. I think that in a way this is the end game, Wick. Like you get to such a high MMR that someday the matchmaker can just never ever find anybody to match you with. It just knows that every single match will be too unfair. So I would say yes, this is the end game. Just being in queue for all of eternity. Sometimes queue bugs after DC. I mean I restarted my entire computer, Wupty, and it just hasn't put me in a game since then. But you might be right. If it starts one more game without me, I'll do it. Otherwise, otherwise I don't want to lose my 18 minutes in queue. But you're right. I wonder if no, because I was in a game, so it wouldn't be like I have like a stale, I don't know, entry in the queuing system because I wasn't even in queue when we disconnected. We were in a game. So I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust my Ferrometer for now. But if more games start where we don't get in, then I'll do it. That's how we do it here, Wick. I guess I should have just started a Naga tier list. The problem is I don't have a Naga tier list with like all the units um on it. I need to go make like new icons and stuff. Because just like I did with Mercs, like I actually feel like I have a tier maker for it. Oh really? Link it up. The thing is that I don't know how well people know the unit names and stuff. So in a way, I kind of want to do the same thing as I did for Mercs, where I write the name of the unit like on the tile, and then upload that. But I need to go find all like download like get all the icons or whatever. My favorite is the Drake. Sea Drake is really good. You don't have to do all of that arc, but I would appreciate it. If you do it, I'll use it for sure. Let's see. You're goddamn right. uh I don't know if I already talked about it, but anybody watching the Smash Brothers Melee scene, highly, who cares? Even if you don't care, highly recommend the Get on My Level, or Gommel as they say it, grand finals match between Rat Monster and Lod. I was always a Peach main when I played Smash Brothers Melee, and it is like really an incredible match. Yeah, so this I know that it's like a Pokemon song, but it always reminds me of Smash Brothers because of so much time like playing on the Pokemon Stadium level. I never understood the appeal of Smash. Hmm. Have you ever played it, Zeddy? Or are you just talking about like as a competitive scene? Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't know. Like the thing is, and this is true that some Tekken and shit when I was younger. The thing is I don't know how like watchable Smash Brothers Melee is like to somebody who is like never played at all before, like any of the Smash Brother games. But even if you play quite casually, you like learn a lot about it and stuff. I would just say that it's just like just yeah, Smash Brothers with Bros is super fun. I mean, I was doing that shit in like middle school. So I like grew up on this. Missed a game. What game did we miss? Okay. All right, we're going to unqueue and requeue. Something must have fucked up. Like growing up, we just had a lot of Smash Brothers friends and stuff like that. But like I'll also say that like there's also a really good competitive scene around Smash Brothers, and it is you know it's kind of funny because yeah, Shadow Band maybe there's like all of these like people who want to like prop up games as esports. Like I don't know, like the fucking Overwatch League or whatever. You know, you just dump like $200 million into like some league, and like nobody wants to watch that shit, right? But stuff like or even like World of Warcraft arenas. It's like I love playing World of Warcraft arenas, but like watching it is just like, oh my god, like you there's no way to pay attention to everything and like understand what's happening in a match. But like Smash Brothers Melee is honestly just like a visceral experience to watch. I feel like it's like truly like grassroots. Like there's nobody making any real money off of it for the most part. I mean, like maybe the top few tournament players have like, you know, some kind of like esports career, and maybe a tournament organizer might make a little bit of money, but mostly it's like a grassroots like for the love of the game thing. And that is pretty incredible to see in the world of like I don't know, failed Overwatch League where you pump 200 million into the scene or whatever in order to like try and make it successful, and it just sucks ass. So I don't know like the best like thing to like what I'd like actually recommend from for somebody if they were like, yeah, I agree with you, Zeddy. I really enjoyed playing Overwatch. I agree. You know what? It's like soccer for me actually. I actually love playing soccer, but I cannot watch soccer. About 95% of soccer matches that I've watched just feel fucking cringe. By watching football. Hmm. The thing is, oh, he just left. Now Warcraft 3 Champions is like just spinning. I can't actually log on to W3 Champions anymore. Matchmaking server is disconnected. Reconnect attempts 1. W3C down. All right, we're going to BattleNet, boys. We had the one shot at a game. The thing is, I don't even know like if that one shot at a game is like, oh, I probably need to go download the map. The problem is I don't have a tier list maker ready to go. So I if I did then I could do the tier list, but I don't have one, so instead we are going to go play. Let's see, what are we going to go play? We're going to go do a BattleNet game. Oh, it's back? It's back? Okay, all right, all right, all right. You're right. You're right. Did any games like did any games that were like going crash or anything? Or were or is it just like the queue? Oh, we FF. Oh. I I'll just say if I played that game and won and it didn't count because W3 champions crashed, I probably would crash out off the fucking face of the earth. I'm not gonna lie. So so it's probably for the better that we did play a game that that had that as a possibility. Yeah, Mr. Pinkados. Unfortunately, it's like me crashing out is like the opposite of like Trill crashing out. For me, it's just like getting really sad and turning the stream off probably. It's probably not going to be great content. I need to harness my rage for like for content. I know that. We did get skipped. The good news is we don't have to land against fucking Dest on his Smurf. We've been get to 3K and IQ with main. How am I supposed to get to 3K if you don't play on your main? What? Okay, how about I get to 2K and then you play on your main, right? And then we'll get to be on the same team probably. I know Diadora. That's what's hard about it, right? It's like I can't I can't I don't have it in me. But I will say that when I do rage, even slightly, it is more novel. Like Trill rages every stream, but like actually seeing me rage at all would be a novelty. What's up with three people having 7K MMR? Um, yeah, they're just that good. And try to drink as much as Trillium. I literally would be on the floor if I tried to drink as much as Trill. I honestly think that like it's been a very long time since I've had maybe more than like 4 or 5 drinks like in a session. And that's like if I go to like a wedding or something and they have an open bar, then it's like, yeah, maybe I need that to keep that buzz if I want to do any dancing. That's the reality. So yeah, Trill sessions are actually I don't know about that adventure. I actually don't know. Like in reality, like I do think that like staying up all night and drinking and playing Direct Strike is certainly like you could say that there's some kind of problem there or not because honestly, like I just don't know what the rest of his life looks like. Spindrift. Like I would say that those like really extreme like 24-hour like drinking streams, I would definitely look at that and be like, "Huh, that might be indicative of a problem." But but I guess the question is like, what do I do? What do I do? The thing is all right. Let's see. Let's see. I'll just try and focus on the game here. The thing, I don't know if he's stopped doing it, but didn't he like only like drink on the weekends now? Is that his new stance? I mean, honestly though, like people, I don't know. I just don't want to drink that much alcohol or whatever. Like it doesn't make me feel good now that I'm in my late 30s, I guess. But the reality for me is that when I think about what it takes to improve in a game like Direct Strike, or really any strategy game, the very first thing I would tell anybody is that if you're playing, like if you're trying to improve in Direct Strike or any other strategy game, and you are playing while you're drunk frequently, or any other substance or whatever, you're probably not going to get better at the game. You can play and have like a lot of fun at a game, and you probably will not actually get better at it. And it's just the reality that like any tiny gain that you might get from like feeling more confident when you're drinking or something like that will be erased because you won't be able to properly evaluate your decisions. We don't have a super great lane here. Oh, got a true mirror here. Looks like we win. Like sometimes I think about like advice for something like Direct Strike, not just in terms of I don't know, each individual game or like this direct strike like specific stuff that you should think about and stuff like that. And instead I think about it in terms of like strategy game, like as a strategy game, what should you be doing? How should you be thinking about it? I don't know if Panda or I mean, am I supposed to go Dark Ranger here? I fucking don't know. Alright, she has massively outdrafted us. That's really good into us. I mean, we still win exactly right now, but let's be real, it is not actually that good. Actually, do we win? Yeah, that figures. So, like, if I were something other than... Yeah, I fucking... Alright, we still win here, it looks like. Maybe this is still a win. Yeah. Lord. This really sucks because all of my units now collapse, and Blood Mage will own me. Really nice play by Vivi here to put the Crypt Fiends up front. Although, I get a pretty decent split here, actually. Probably still not enough to win. Really close, though. Maybe it is enough. No. We probably won if we didn't face the leak. Still really sucks that we're this far behind in hero levels, but just not really possible to avoid, I guess. Interesting. Fortunately, we're probably going to mostly... I'm not really sure what else to make here. Probably don't want to go tier 3 yet. I'm gonna go for the Moonshiner Raiders here. I actually think that the Raiders are actually pretty decent. It's like some medium armor frontline. And if we actually can push down the tower, then it'll be incredibly good. One of these sirens, okay. We lose one raider. Oh, both raiders get targeted. Fuck off. And my hero gets targeted. So we barely help at all here. We get a lot less damage this time. Don't get that thunderclap. The question is she tier 3 or not here? Doesn't look like she is. Really close to taking tower here. This should be tower. Don't want to invest any more necros here now that we see all the breakers. But we'll still be able to use the... You know what? I think that's one of our best unit into this.
We must lend.
Look at these raiders go into we even have normally this is where I would definitely be really interested in like slamming air units. That's where I'd be playing tier 3 air. But here I feel like the ground is actually a little bit more solid because we already have raiders and fiends. So even if there was a air starting to be made from our opponent,
we demand additional lumber. We demand additional lumber. We demand additional lumber.
Your building is complete.
they're calling more mines. I'm not... I would believe it. I don't know if I'll go for 4 or not, or if I just go for 3. We'll see. See how my lane looks. We have a lot of things that we can make that are good here, actually. Because we haven't really seen any air ourselves, like, it's possible that we just go start our air out. Um, Demolisher is actually pretty decent as well, since we're into like a Mercura second lane. I could get Necro upgrades too, but without knowing if my opponent is Destros, I just don't even know if it's gonna like be worth it. And we don't really need it to win right now, so I feel like we just start making air, and we'll see.
Your building is complete.
It's a lot of Snapdragons. Do you have anything against that? I guess he has Knights.
Your building is complete.
Okay. These guys should be fine into this, right?
We must lend aid. Your building is complete.
We don't know what our opponent's X unit is yet. Almost anybody, actually. Actually, we know very little about a lot of our opponent's drafts. The thing, I think I want a Demolisher here. It's a little early, but I think the idea of this is that we want to start chipping base a little bit. And it's pretty good anyway. I mean, into Sea Giant, Breaker. Okay, it is tanks. Okay. Yeah. So against most of this stuff, actually, it's pretty good. Alright, hero. It's a little annoying that they have both have tanks into my Wind Riders. That's a little unfortunate, right? But we do have a fair amount of stuff we can actually make on the ground, so it's not really that bad. Still annoying.